Yes. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdulkabir Akinlabi Habibullah. Yesterday, on the 15th of January, we had a training on SQL, that's data manipulation. So, for due to popular demand of part of the training we had yesterday, so there is a popular demand that we should extract a part of the lesson where I was discussing um, data and how to use Microsoft Excel in Microsoft Word. So people, there was a popular demand that we should make the video out so that people can benefit from it. Because if you have data, if you are a company owner, you are a school owner, you are anything you are, you have data just like we have plenty data here, and there's a need for you to create a content, a dynamic content that automatically fetch data from here. So what I mean is that when you want to send these customers, I name this document customers PDG workshop. So PDG means personal development group. So we have customers, this thing here, customers information. Let's assume you want to send letter to all these customers, or probably is a result. I'm going to do for this customer and I'm going to do for results for schools. So which was what we discussed yesterday. So we don't have any software to install except this your Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel. So let me go to my Word. Um, on this Word document, this is a Word document. They probably want to write letter to the company. There, company name, maybe company name ABC Technologies. Maybe the address here, the address of the company, the city of the company. Then you are now writing the contact person there. There, the contact person. This is to inform you that let me check the data. What are the data I want to use there? Maybe anyway, let us write the letter. But what is important is that dynamic content. Is that dynamic content? The name of the company, city, in fact the country. So their contact person, the person that is a contact person there, this to inform you that your subscription to our program will expire on, in fact we can even make the date to be dynamic. The meaning is that um we can have in fact all the dates of expiries here. For example, dates of expiry in our data. So maybe this one expiring 12/12/2022. We have others expiration, different expiration dates. I'm not here to, you always have your data. So different data there. So and then we can have another data here um for the um accounts account account agents. In my company I have different account agents. The phone number of the account agents, I have a phone number here, 001. So different phone numbers for each of these data. This is a popular demand. We had this yesterday, and people were saying we should have. We were using this to appreciate data. How do you use database? How to use database? So you let us continue this thing. Expires on. Please contact your agents on. That data also is going to be dynamic. So now write Abdikabir Akinlabi Habibullah, Director of Operation. Now, this letter, we want to send it to every person here, just like we want to make results for all students. So look at this contact person. Are we going to be writing? Should we now be doing, okay, company name, you copy this, go to your Microsoft Word, go to your Microsoft Word, paste the company name. No, no, no. That is the what we were discussing yesterday on beginners to database. So database, we want our audience yesterday to understand what database is all about. So we just started with this. And yesterday also we had SQL training. So we are uploading that video also. So inside this place, what you are going to use in Microsoft Word is mailing list. So what you need to first of all do is to select the database, which is use an existing list. Use an existing list. You go to where your data is. In fact, I stored this one inside my desktop database. So this is customers database. Immediately you load it, it's going to be loaded. Now it is now time for you to be including what you want to include. Now here, there, I think here should be company name. In fact, maybe their company name, the address. We can have on the address here, we can have the address here from the city here. You can decide to put the city, then also the country. We had the popular demand yesterday. That's on the 15th of this thing. In fact, we can have the phone number of the person, but we don't need it. So the contact person there you go to company name or contact name. Yes. So it's going to call the contact name. This to inform you that your subscription to our program will expire on the dates. Now put the date of expiry. Each person will have date of expiry. So you can put date of expiry here. So you can contact agents on. So you can have different agents contact for each of the complaints. Agents, accounts, agents. Okay. So when you do this, you can then do what? Edit individual records. So this thing like this will generate letter for all the this in our database. So you can see based on the this thing that is available, based on the data that is available. So you can, if you notice those dynamic content, you see that different date of expiry will be there, different contact person, different name, different address, and so on. So this can also be used. Yesterday when we were doing the training, so those people that attended the training actually saw this is not the major training. Our major training was SQL, which is more advanced than this. So you can see we also use it, I think we use it to generate results. So this is how we use it to generate results. We have different, let's assume we have results here for different, let me add some this into our database. Maybe we have Hakim Oladimeji. Hakim Oladimeji SSS. These are fictitious data we used yesterday. SS1. So age is 13 years. The phone number, the guardian phone number, maybe we have this, and that. These are fictitious data. In mathematics, he has 67. In English, we have 67 also. Here we have 54. Here we have 89. Actually, I told them yesterday, I said we are not here to discuss Excel. I'll be doing Excel training for all these school leavers, secondary school leavers very soon. Jambites and so on. So I'm not here to teach Excel. So you can actually do all these Excel principles, comments, and so on. So on the documents, I don't know if I still have this thing. You can still generate results for all these people based on the data that is here. So the meaning is that you can do all your results on Excel, then generate the Microsoft Word. You can design your report sheet with Microsoft Word. Let me do something, maybe international school, Afiku. You write your address, Ebonyi State. You write results for session. In fact, you can make the session to be dynamic also. So you put the name of the students, the age of the students, the class of the students. Then also let us distribute the results. Let us distribute the results. I think here I have subjects. I have scores. So we have maths, English, physics, chemistry. I think also I have number of subjects, number of subjects, then average, then total. In fact, in the training I will be having with those secondary school students, we are going to train how do you calculate positions, or you say force, using if statements in Excel. So we are going to be organizing Excel training also in this my activities is an online activities to to impact positively on the society. So we have other, you can put anything you want to put there. So this acts as your database. So what you just need to do again is what I'm doing is just more or less like a repetition. So you can then have any comments here, principal's comments. So you must have prepared all these things. In fact, for school owners, you can decide to have different file for different classes, so that the teacher can actually write comments on the that particular student. So you can then have something like this. Now let us roll it. Let us roll it. So now you design your this thing. We are not here again to design, but for the session. So now go again to mailing list on your Microsoft Word. Select your database. I saved it on my desktop database. I use this result ICA. Result ICA. Then you start to put the field. So what I'll first of all put here is session. I need to put here is session, so that the session can also be dynamic. The name here, based on the name you give on your database, the age, based on the age. So if you have millions of students, if your school is age, no, class, this will be class. So you can actually edit class. So each of the subjects, so we have mathematics here, maths, English, if I have it, physics, chemistry, total number of subjects. I did not collect that. So you can actually, if you understand this, you know what is there. So average score, then the total. So imagine when you have your result designed this way. So most of the time, the issue with results is the calculation, and to so you can have your principal comments here based on the this thing. So you can see. So you now go to edit individual documents all. So it generates results for all the for every person. So we'll be having different trainings. I'll be having different trainings as a periodic trainings. So the one we are rolling out is to teach Excel, because normally this result is incomplete, because there's a way you're supposed to integrate CA, integrate maybe if those schools that used to calculate position. You use if statements. If this is equal to this, the grade should be A. If this one is equal to this, the grade should be B. If this thing is equal to this, so we'll be rolling out the document. So in order for us in order for you to know when we are rolling out our training, you can just go to Facebook, type PDG Nigeria. PDG Nigeria. I think I have you check PDG Nigeria. So it's a personal development group I launched out, so that will benefit people and also partner with schools and organizations. So you can check it. The reason why I'm extracting this part of the training we had yesterday on the 15th of January. So actually our training was basically on SQL, which is this. We taught how to use insert, select statements, and so on. So we just, due to popular demand, they asked us to extract this, because this one doesn't require the installation of any XAMPP, any PHP admin, any programming stuff. So it is that is the reason why I extract this part of training. So thank you very much. My name is Abdikabir Habibullah Akinlabi.